My name is Michelle Mackenzie. I'm the proud author of The Last Gift and The Feathered Accomplice. Today I'm going to be doing some writing and I am aiming to have my my zero draft finished by Wednesday. I have 3 days to finish and I've got a lot of work to do. So with that in mind, I better get a move on. Hey guys, so I have done my first hour in this writing, finishing this zero draft shit, and for the first hour, my first hour I've done today, I've done 728 words. I am really pleased with that. So hopefully I can do more. But I am determined to get this draft finished in a few days. So I need to write so much. Like right up until bedtime probably. So with that in mind, I am going to make myself a cup of coffee and then I am going to get back into writing and see if I can get some more words done.
So it's okay. I might. I might.
Love coffee. I can't write without it. Changing positions. have to get up soon. It's starting to hurt. A few more minutes and then I'll be on hour 4. So, not long. So that is 3 full hours done. For the first hour, I'll remind you, I got 728 words. On the second hour, I got 414 because I made coffee. So I didn't get as many words done. For my third hour, which is the hour I have just done, I've done 668 words, which brings me to the subtotal for today of 1,910 words. So I am slowly getting there. Very, very slowly. But I am getting there. Oh. Yeah. I'm hurting. My back is killing me. My hands are starting to hurt as well. So I am going to change positions again and sit back, and I won't sit on the sofa just yet. I think I'm going to move over to the table. So I'll be doing that. So I'm sitting here and staring at the computer screen for 5 minutes. I don't want to write. What's happening to me?
But you've been writing all day.
I have. I'd already had a coffee. Because I had my coffee before I moved. Perhaps moving was a mistake. what to do, what to do, what to do.
I know what you can do. Try and write.
Yes, I am going to try and write. Perhaps I should put some music on. That usually gets me in the mood to write. I think I'll do that. We shall see. More coffee. I'm finally at the point where things start to go well. We get a small victory before everything just, you know what I mean, right? I'm at the point, gets a small win, albeit very temporary, and then everything goes to shite. Everything is going to go down the toilet and fast, and it's going to go spiralling down to the bottom, and it's not going to be pretty. This is the favourite bit of my story, where I get to torment my characters. Torment and torture, physically and psychologically. My favourite bit of the story, where my character goes through hell and more hell. I love being a writer. So that's it for this video. I say so much, I have noticed. That is it for this video. I have written about 2,000 words in the end. It is not the end though. Being really careful. It is. I'm going to do a 12-hour write-a-thon tomorrow with my friend Shez. So keep an eye out for my next video, because I have some good news on the way. With that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.